It is futile to wait just for leaders to improve society. All of history's great changes, non-violent changes, came from below, not from above. It comes from us, and often from the least of us. That was by Robert Sargent Shriver, Jr. He was born November 9th, 1915, in Westminster, Maryland. He graduated from Yale University in 1938 and Yale Law in 1941. After graduating, he volunteered and served in the Navy for 5 years. He was wounded at Guadalcanal and so received a Purple Heart. He married Eunice Kennedy in 1853 and became the founding director of the Peace Corps in the presidential administration of JFK. He also founded numerous social programs, including VISTA, Volunteers in Service to America, Head Start, and the Job Corps. He served as President Johnson's chief advisor on the elimination of poverty, served as U.S. ambassador to France from 1968 to 1970, was a nominee for vice president in 1972 on George McGovern's ticket, and ran for president himself in 1976. He and his wife devoted their later years working with the International Special Olympics, which Shriver served as chairman. He was awarded the Presidential Medal of Freedom by President Clinton in 1994. He passed away January 18, 2011. Shriver received many awards in his life, including Veteran of the Year in 1956, National Father of the Year in 1964, Notre Dame Patriotism Award in 1965, Franklin D. Roosevelt Freedom Award from Watt Award in 1993, and many others. He also received more than 24 honorary degrees from universities around the world. Shriver led the creation and implementation of the Job Corps. Since its creation, it has sent more than 200,000 volunteers to work and build sustainable communities in 139 countries. Shriver's commitment to public service made him one of the most effective leaders in John F. Kennedy's New Frontier and in Lyndon Johnson's Great Society in the 1960s. He inspired, directed, or founded numerous social programs and organizations, including again Head Start, VISTA, Job Corps, and also including Community Action, Upward Bound, Foster Grandparents, Special Olympics, the National Center on Poverty Law, and Legal Services. Shriver became the agency's first director of the Office of Economic Opportunity Act, which President Johnson signed August 20th, 1964. This act would eventually provide job training, work study programs, loans and grants to poor farmers, and a domestic volunteer service that cooperated with local governments and communities. They included his work in political and religious circles in the 1980s, when he led the United States Conference of Catholic Bishops, and also led members of America's defense establishment to publicly espouse a no first strike policy on nuclear weapons. In 1964, while addressing college students at Yale University, Shriver challenged them, "Break your mirrors, yes. Shatter the glass. In our society that is so self-absorbed, begin to look less at yourself and more at each other. Learn more about the face of your neighbor and less about yourself." Sargent Shriver grounded all the programs he created on a core set of values: service, dedication, compassion, humility, reciprocity, and the spirit of charity. At the 20th anniversary of the Peace Corps in September 1986, he implored with the audience, "Be servants of the peace, weep with those who are sorrowful, rejoice with those who are joyful, teach those who are ignorant, care for those who are sick, serve your families, serve your neighbors, serve your cities, serve the poor, join those who serve, others who serve, 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 serve. That is the challenge, for in the end it will be the servants who save us all." By paying careful attention to the achievements of Shriver, the notion came that we could advance the theory and practice of peace building in the U.S. as well as abroad. So the Sargent Shriver Peace Institute was created in 2006 to help this idea forward. The Sargent Shriver Peace Institute was created to pursue its three-part mission. First, to enhance public awareness and knowledge of Sargent Shriver's as a public servant and master peace builder. 2, to advance the critical and applied thinking about the method of peace building employed by Sargent Shriver and his many peace-building endeavors, with special attention to the political, moral, and spiritual foundations of his approach. And third, to foster the development of a framework for collaborative creativity that will help peace builders to respond constructively and effectively to the conflicts and challenges facing America and the world today. Also established in 1983, the Shriver Center at UMBC is described as a bridge between the vision of a better world and the power to make change. Between the energy and idealism of the young and the sophisticated know-how to get things done, between one of America's most dynamically charged universities and one of America's most challenged cities, between the enduring, inspiring legacy of Peace Corps founder Sargent Shriver and the continuing opportunities for America's future.